Alright, welcome back everybody. So, fun video this time, and actually you can see the history of this video. A few videos back we were talking about like what's some gear that everybody talks about that we actually can't stand. Buckle in folks for this amazing video, but first.
Alright, you know what to do. You want some merch? You know where to get it. Look, he's got the hoodie. Click subscribe, check out the podcast. We got a lot of good content coming up. We're going to Colorado soon. We're going to California. We're talking about gear we hate. Back to the video. All right, what don't you like here?
So
we talked about these before.
We've gone on many of like a steak rant before. Now, luckily you don't have any of these, so I feel
I do actually. They're hidden away because I'm embarrassed.
So gear that everybody talks about that we can't stand: titanium steaks.
Just because they're bad.
Yeah, they're just awful. I have yet to find one that is sturdy and works properly. Even like the Y style steaks that are titanium have bent, broken really easily. And shepherd's hook, Y style, the U style ones, none of them have worked for us.
Okay, what do you got? All right, this one pains me to talk about because I was a proponent of the collapsible spork for many years, but these things suck. I mean, caveat, I'm assuming that you're eating the majority of your meals out of like a Mountain House bag or a large bag, and I was like destined to keep using this for years and years, even though I always got little bits of lasagna or beef stroganoff on my knuckles all night, and it mixes with the dirt of the day. It's really gross. These things suck. Just get a long-handled one. You're not even really saving a ton of weight by going with something like this over this. I mean, you are. The main advantage you're gaining is that it collapses. Assuming you got a big enough food bag, I switched to this about 2 years ago, and I've never had an issue with the long-handled one. And you can, with those fingers, I mean, you can get like way down in those bags. No stroganoffy knuckles. It's great. It took me a while to figure that out, but I'm not a fan of these. Go with these.
I feel like Outdoor Research probably hates us by now because we talk about this all the time. And
people still like this.
Yeah, and I get it, like it's lightweight, but the Outdoor Research Helium 2 rain jacket, it just wets through too easily.
It's super light though.
Yeah, it is super light.
Maybe ours are just old.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it offers great wind protection, but it's heavy for a wind jacket. I mean, we have worn these a lot, and when you're like in like the swing season, like I don't know, early spring or fall, and you've got like 40-degree temps in Ohio and rain, and you need a rain jacket that keeps you dry because you have to stay warm. Like, this is just gonna let you down. Summer rains, fine, whatever. You'll get wet a full day in it, but at least you won't be cold, I guess. But it'll keep the wind off you. But for a actual rain jacket of keeping precipitation off of you for extended periods of time,
nice dramatic effect.
Get something else.
Another piece of gear that sucks, and know from experience that people seem to love, and a ton of people back me up on this, but the Gossamer Gear LT4s, right? The LT4 trekking poles.
No, LT5s.
LT5s, I always get them confused. The LT5, the 3-piece, super comfortable to feel, super light, super ergonomic trekking pole, super expensive, but mine broke after about 30 miles. Bryce's also broke. Frozen's broke. Everyone we've known has broken them, honestly, and they don't warranty them. So you have to pay for replacement parts when you break it. You know, and they do say, you know, it's a super lightweight item. That's why they don't warranty it, and it's super fragile. But like, a freaking trekking pole should last more than 30 miles. And everyone I've known that's used them has broken theirs in like not a lot of use, versus my Cascade, the good old Cascade Mountain Techs, I put like 700 miles on those, and they're only slightly heavier and like 25% of the cost. So the Gossamer Gear trekking poles, specifically the LT5s. Now on the other side, I will say Andy's had his LT4 trekking poles for like 7 years now. More than that, and they've always lasted. So I'm not saying Gossamer Gear's poles suck overall or that Gossamer Gear sucks, but specifically those LT5s, really not had good experience with. What do you got next?
Well,
let's see if I have some. I don't know if I have any. I think I got rid of them all. Wait. Oh, these are, hey, there you go. They're ski socks though.
Next item, Smartwool socks.
Pains me to hear that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, so I will fully admit that Smartwool socks are super comfortable. Super comfortable. But my gosh, they wear out so quick. And I'm not even joking about that. I cannot tell you how many pairs of Smartwool socks I've worn through. And I've wanted to like them so much because they are so comfortable. They're so like soft and cushiony, especially like some of their different styles of hiker socks. I've had hiker socks, I've had skiing socks, I've had running socks. I've had their line of like wool dress socks that I wore for work. Yeah, I had a bunch of them. I'm not even joking with you about how quickly they wore through. I mean, they're expensive. Like some of their socks are like 20 bucks a pair for like their regular hiking socks. They wear out way too quickly. So unfortunately, Smartwool is just, it's just going in the trash can.
There's not even a trash can over there. Okay, this is another one that pains me. Because when these things first came out, Andy and I were like really talking about them. We really loved them.
I can't believe Snoop Dogg was wrong.
And Martha Stewart. The Bic, I forget, Easy Reach lighter, Easy Reach. It works here. We took these things to Colorado. I took them to Yosemite, California. You know, it's a great designed lighter, but I could not get it to work at altitude whatsoever. I could not get it to work in the cold. I could not get it to work when it was a little wet out. This thing, it works now under ideal flame conditions, but it's not like a regular Bic lighter. You had issues too with these.
Mine did not work at elevation.
Right, we could not get these things to work. And, you know, for obvious reasons, the design of it is like a really good backpacking lighter, you know, good reach to light the alcohol stoves with, to light fire. See, there, wouldn't work. The durability and dependability of these has not checked out for us, and it really sucks because you'd think it'd be a sweet lighter, but out in the field, it's a rare example of an item that I've used where it works so well in my basement, but it never worked for us camping, and tons of people have reached out to us and said the same thing. So something about these lighters, I don't know, but the durability and dependability really sucks, so it's a shame, Snoop.
Toss them in the trash. Okay, this one's overdone, but it's fine. So this is the Sawyer squeeze. This is a good piece of gear, okay? So you should, if you were looking for a Sawyer water filter, you should get the squeeze. So this is a squeeze. You should not get the mini or the micro. Now, to be fair, I've never used the micro, and I will never use the micro just based on how many people have talked very negatively about it. But we definitely have personal experience with the mini. It's small, it's lighter than the squeeze, but the flow rate is just so terrible. And again, I don't have first-hand experience with the micro, but same story with the micro. So if you're in the market and you want a water filter, you get what 99% of people will use out there, which is the Sawyer squeeze. Avoid the mini. Like, you see a lot of people with the minis who are just like starting out. It's like their first squeeze style filter, and like you're at a water source and they're at the water source and they're like rolling their bag. Like, really, you got this like little drip going through. Yeah, just it's not worth the time. It's not worth the money saving or the weight savings. Just get the squeeze.
The Mountain House eggs, scrambled.
Oh god, those are so gross.
Yeah. So the Mountain House scrambled eggs. We have tried so many breakfast foods, so many Mountain House foods, so many egg-based dishes too. People love the Mountain House breakfast. It's like the scrambled eggs and bacon, I think. Those things taste so bad. I don't know why it is, you know, it is hard to nail a good freeze-dried egg meal, but we've had so many breakfasts, you know, Peak Refill, Backpacker's Pantry, even Mountain House other breakfasts that are so good, but the Mountain House scrambled eggs, I don't know what happened with that. We've had them a few times. We've had people we've hiked with make them and they're like, what is this? I obviously don't have them because we don't keep them, but big miss there. Rare miss for Mountain House. Mountain House usually kind of nails it, but they missed the ball hard with these scrambled eggs and they suck, so gross. We're gonna wrap up this video. Get rid of your collapsible sporks. Get rid of your Easy Rich lighters. get rid of your Smartwool socks.
Yeah, just
Throw them in the trash.
Yeah, throw those Smartwools in the trash.
Thank you for watching, and we will see everybody on the next one.